break. All right, we good. Yo, it's lit, y'all. It's the Zealest and Triilest most lit sports podcast in Upstate New York, hosted by your boy, Jay Gillz. We got Britnee Bee in the building.
Hey, y'all. What's going on?
King Kada in the building.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
How y'all feeling, man? A great sports weekend. Since this last week that we got together, a lot of things happened. You had the finals of Warriors, getting that broom out early.
Mm-hmm.
Getting that broom out, you know what I mean? We had a lot of things. LeBron James tweeting, going to free agency. We got Colangelo tweeting. We got NFL kicking up. I mean, how y'all feeling about this sports week?
It's going to be a good week, man.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy, though.
It was a
There's
crazy week. Where we starting at?
It's
Finals?
Yeah. How y'all feeling, man? This finals recap. You know what I mean? Game 4. We fresh off of game 4. Talk to me. This sweep.
Sweep. It's over.
KD.
Basketball season over.
KD. Steph Curry.
Your boy KO couldn't give us one.
Couldn't give us one game.
Couldn't give us 5, man.
Couldn't give
6.
us, this shit should still be going on right
But
now.
we all predicted it was going to be a sweep, though.
That's a fact.
We did.
We all predicted that.
All right. But let's be honest, yo. Steph Curry and KD in this rigorous finals, very short, very simple finals. I mean, this is one of the worst finals I've watched in the last years.
It was boring.
It was pretty
after
bad.
game 1, after game 2,
Game 3 was good, though.
Yeah, it was good for KD.
You said
His highlights.
You said game 4?
Nah,
Game 3, game 4 is terrible.
yeah,
But after
four,
game
man,
2,
they
I
gave
could
up that.
definitely see it in LeBron. Like, it was he just
know,
gave up.
He had that broken hand.
Man, you done got me back on this. All right, for those of y'all just tuning in, we had a couple technical difficulties. We was talking off air. How do y'all feel once again about this LeBron James and this cast?
Bro,
You about to round me up yet again?
I didn't know his hand was broke until he came out with that black cast.
In the game 4,
After
in the
game
post
4,
conference,
I didn't know he was his
trying to
hand was
control
broke.
the narrative,
That's
man.
what he
I
does.
can't stand it.
He could have waited till after he could have waited and put the cast on.
Or put the cast on game 2. Put the
He wasn't
cast
gonna
on
do
game
that.
2.
Because, the Warriors would attack that hand.
When
if
did they
would've
say
been
his hand initially broke?
It
After
wasn't
what
a
game?
break. It was a contusion.
After he-
It was a
game?
bone bruise.
After
He
what game?
bruised his hand.
What game?
That's it.
Game 1.
After game 1.
He punched a blackboard.
Oh,
What he
yeah,
tried
yeah,
to
yeah.
what he said was at the podium was J.R. Smith made me so mad that I punched the whiteboard and contused my hand.
He didn't say JR.
That's basically what he was saying, man.
Y'all say JR.
He said these mental errors, mental mistakes. Come on, man. Come
Damn,
on.
bro. I
just
had
don't
hopes for him
understand.
too. He is my boy. I had hopes for him, but
Yeah, I think LeBron lost a lot of fans actually after this finals. I think he lost a lot of fans.
I wouldn't say he lost some fans, but they are more realistic.
Realistic?
Okay, they know that LeBron James is not nobody's greatest player of all time
Yeah,
because
all
it includes the mental part too. It's not just
Got to.
basketball.
all
got to.
the talks of comparing him to Kobe and Mike should
They're
be
done.
a se-
One
season.
thing I
So
could
you
say
putting Kobe over? Oh, Kobe over
Oh,
LeBron?
definitely.
Dang, was that
Kobe-
initially
Kobe
or was
is
that,
the
is that
best
after
player.
this finals?
Kobe is the best player in my generation that I've seen.
Okay. I like it.
I didn't really see Michael, but I seen his highlights.
Who's the
and
next
I-
best player in your opinion? I'm going Tim Duncan.
Over
No.
LeBron?
I'm
Hell
going
no.
Tim Duncan.
I'm going LeBron over Tim
Yeah.
Duncan.
I'm going Timmy because I like winners.
Yeah, I like Tim
winners.
Duncan, so he up there.
And I can respect him because of people who beat. He beat LeBron and Kobe to get his rings. Not too many people can say that.
That's true.
Right.
Not too many people can say that.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? At being the best player, he did have a young Kawhi, but he was a mentor, a role model. Mentally, you couldn't stop Timmy.
Yeah,
the
that's
big
true.
fundamental. You couldn't stop him mentally. I mean, he's a great player in my era. You know what I
The
mean?
second person I say is Shaq though.
Oh, yeah.
Very dominant.
Shaq, man.
Very dominant. You know what I mean? We're going off into a different topic, but this is
course.
great content.
Yeah.
This is great content
Shaq,
because
but-
I agree with you there. But Shaq was
AI.
just, one thing that messed up with Shaq,
Come
We
on,
had a
you got a
great era.
lot of people, man.
he didn't get too many rings. So, I mean,
Don't talk about my boy. We
It ain't
know.
I
get no
understand.
rings, but-
We know.
Yeah, about Shaq. Shaq a journeyman, man. This is about loyalty. You can't be playing for the Lakers and the Celtics.
Lakers,
you just can't do
Celtics,
that.
Suns.
You
Bruh,
can't do
but
that.
You could really say like after Shaq left Miami, it was like his ratings was at a 99 on when he played for the Lakers.
And then it went to an 89.
And then 89.
He ain't never get below an 85 though. He ain't never get below 85.
Crazy when he played with LeBron in the
With
Cavs.
He was
averaged
good for
3
2
points.
dunks. He was good for 2 dunks.
When the layup line.
Nah, man. throw it up to him. Just throw it up to him.
Hell no, his knees was shot.
All right, now this is some interesting stuff because I mean I've called. He almost fouled out this guy last week, but Tyronn Lue, what's your stance on him in Cleveland? I mean, does he stay in Cleveland or should they just get rid of him?
I think they still paying Blatt. They paying him. So I mean, how many years did he sign? 5?
I'm not sure, but
Either 4 or 5.
But
I'm not gonna. I wouldn't trade him. I would want to see what he can do without LeBron James.
Without Bron?
What can you do?
I don't think he's that good of a motivator.
Seen what Dan Gilbert said, right?
He's trying to win without Bron.
Win without Bron.
He said that last time.
It didn't work.
I mean, they got King Kyrie, but
and they got him right out of there.
They got him up out of there too. Well, he got himself up out of there.
But I just don't think he's a good coach. I mean, I'm not sure if it's playing with. I mean, I don't think too many coaches are good playing with Mike Brown wasn't that really great.
But look where he's at now.
He's an assistant. He's an assistant. He's not a head coach.
Bruh, but you think Steve Kerr? I don't think Steve Kerr is a good coach.
I think Steve Kerr is a great coach.
Hell no.
I think he's a great coach.
I think Mark Jackson, bro, you got to give all the credit to Mark Jackson.
Not really, because
Mark Jackson
he instilled that
defense.
He's instilled the defense. They couldn't get over the hump. Why?
Yeah.
Steve Kerr came in there with his calculated, methodical style of coaching.
Yep.
Looked at his offense and said, "Yo, these are the greatest shooters I've ever. I'm the greatest shooter. Him being one of the greatest shooters ever played the game with great shooters, and you don't think he had anything to do with
Mark
that?
Jackson didn't even have a lot of time though.
He had about 3 years.
Yeah,
That's about what you get.
I mean, Mark Jackson is a great coach, but there's no reason why a team with Steph Curry should be ranked last in offense. They were ranked last in offense. And
they had a pretty.
But
I mean,
Steph Curry's
last.
coming up. But Steph
because Steph, you acting like Steph was just playing.
Yeah.
Last.
He missed how many games, Britt?
Last.
How many
out
games?
of 30 teams, last.
Not to mention you got
I'm
Steven Jackson,
I'm talking
Ellis.
about his last year.
Oh,
Mark Jackson's last year. They were ranked last.
There was a lot of injuries. I can't
Yeah,
give
he
it.
was
Mark
hurt.
Jackson needs a defensive beast. Like he needs somebody like LeBron. He could coach at LeBron James. Somebody who could coach on the
I would love for him to get another
He a
team,
pastor.
opportunity. Yeah.
He's a motivator.
I would love for him to get another opportunity. I don't see why he has.
It got to be the right
coach
one.
the Knicks or something.
Oh yeah, the Knicks. That'd be it.
Not with that roster.
You know they got
He
KP.
could get it together. You see what he did with the
Maybe
Golden
go get
State
Kyrie.
roster? He got it together.
Go get Kawhi.
But then he got fired because he couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah.
He needs that
He
legit
didn't get that
squad.
chance. He didn't get that next. If he would have got one more year, he would have won the championship with them.
I don't think so.
I can't agree.
I don't think so.
Systematically, it wasn't in place for them to win. Like Mike D'Antoni, great system, bad leader.
Yeah.
Steve Kerr, great leader, great system. Mark Jackson, great leader with a team like LeBron, Chris Paul. Like if he went to Houston and coached those boys, that's a problem.
You call a great leader comparing right now NBA to back then when he was talking to KD on the side, talking about MJ.
He's an analytical coach, and that's why he's good. He's
Everybody
good
has
at.
different styles of
I'm
coaching.
not MJ.
One thing you can do is respect them. You can
won
respect them.
3
He telling
championships in
KD,
4 years.
You know, back then when Michael was double team, he'd kick it out and look for his shooters.
What?
Yeah, because you shot the shot.
You Steph Curry shooting.
He tell him.
What do you mean?
And after that, his assists went up the roof. He went from he had like 5 assists game 1
Come
to
on.
8-9 assists
so
in
it-
last
it's
3.
stuck with him.
I understand what y'all saying. I just feel like Mark Jackson need more.
I agree. He can come to the Bulls.
Yeah,
We'll
he
take
need
him over
more.
Fred
He need more
Hoiberg.
credit.
Y'all gonna need
on
some
that
more.
Golden. He need more credit given to him for that Golden State team. He put that team together.
I think personally, I think he does get the credit.
I think people love Mark Jackson.
But and he will get another chance. It's not like people not
If that's
saying,
the
"Yo,
case,
Mark, I need you to coach." Nah, Mark, like I don't want that job. He earned his right to pick and choose which team he wants to go to.
Yeah.
What more can you ask for a coach? He's just, but he wouldn't have got him over the hump. I can't.
But
agree
it's
with
like
you.
they
I don't
just
need to
praise
either.
Steve Kerr for he did the
Everybody
got the
knew
championship.
Steve
It's like,
Kerr was about
come
to be a
on,
problem.
man.
that motion offense, man, he
everybody
brought
knew
that
it was
to
gonna
the
be a problem.
Warriors.
They just praise
Like,
him like he put that team together though.
He didn't put the team together. It's the
Right.
systematic.
It's
in which
really
and how he
Jerry
did.
West put that team together. We
He
want to
did.
talk about it.
But you can't fault
Mark Jackson,
73 and 9
Mark
with the
Jackson
same
drafted
roster.
all them people though.
How you go from 58 wins to 73 wins? Coaching.
Coaching.
I'm just saying, man.
I understand.
Man.
I just like Mark Jackson.
So end of the story.
Boy.
Mark Jackson's better than Ty Lue,
Oh.
and he needs to get that Cleveland job.
Oh yeah.
He
Oh
needs to get
yeah.
that Cleveland job.
That might make LeBron stay.
That might let LeBron stay. Speaking of LeBron, I was surprised people was calling for him to get Finals MVP. I didn't really see it that much when you had Steph Curry and KD both playing at an elite level. Right. Personally, I feel like Steph Curry definitely should have got that. What's your feelings on that? Finals MVP?
You can't give it to Steph because of Game 3. He didn't show up. He shot 1 for 10. He made that one huge basket at the end, but
had a great shot.
KD was just didn't miss.
That was an incredible game.
Yeah, that was a
staple game.
I'm like, where was this KD when we had them up 3-1? I was OKC. Where the fuck was this KD?
He was gone, dog. He was gone. He was mentally checked out.
Russell Westbrook.
I don't know, but you're right. That KD, but something about KD and Quicken Loans.
Yeah,
he pull up that same spot every time.
It's like he want to own
the
that
dagger.
Right.
He owned Cleveland. I'm sorry. In these last 4, well, he only played in what, twice? He
2-1. Well, no, he played Miami.
He 2-2.
2-0. He 2-0.
You feel me? 2-0 with 1 loss. 8-1. Come on, with a dagger. At that.
2 daggers. 2 daggers.
2 daggers. You're right. 2 daggers.
In the same game.
But I still give it to KD. I mean, Steph Curry at the end of the day, just because I feel he had a more meaningful impact. He was an impact player. It's one thing about putting up stats, but it's another thing about being an impact player.
I think you just blinded by the oohs and ahs because he's shooting from half court.
Not at all.
It's not like that.
Like I was vaguely saying.
KD played every single game in and out. He averaged more than 25 points every single game.
He does. Does he play every quarter the same way? Or does he disappear? Talk about a ooh and now talk about a disappear. This is disappearing act.
He's not disappearing if you scoring off my assist. That's not disappearing.
That's not disappearing. It's not.
That's not disappearing.
Off your assist, or is it just the ball moving? I get a pass, you get a pass, and they're gonna knock down the 3.
No,
that assist very well could have been Draymond's or Steph's.
Nah, because they tried to double team KD and it ain't work. And
so now you're talking about an assist opposed to a point guard. That's Steph's role is to get a team involved, which he does. It's his role to impact the score, which he does.
But KD averaged the most rebounds and assists on.
He averaged almost 30 for the finals. I think he averaged 29.
I can't give it
29, 7 and 9. He had a crazy
give it to him. Steph had a better one. 37 points in game 4. He did.
So if hold up, Britt. So if Clay was shooting horrible game 3. Curry shooting horrible game 3.
This is
if KD shoot horrible game 3, they lose
terribly.
All
right, blown out.
You're right.
They lose.
You're right, but that's a quick hypothetical. But at the same token, if KD doesn't show up, if Clay doesn't show up, and Steph Curry shows. That could have been anybody. KD did take over.
It could have been anybody. Was it anybody?
It was Steph Curry in games 1, 2, and 4. It was Steph Curry.
I want Steph Curry to get MVP, but I understand why.
This is my thing. My thing is this. I feel it was more immediate impacted than it was on the stands. And the court, everybody saw with your own 2 eyes.
Yeah.
People who wear glasses, 4 eyes. But you seen Steph Curry was the man.
He played very well.
The NBA wanted to say, "Oh, KD, yeah, we're gonna just give it to KD because he's the greatest player."
Not
and
like that, bro.
They're trying to knock their mentality Golden State. That's how I saw it.
It was only 4 games.
It was.
You had to show up every game.
I don't want to hear it.
It was only 4.
It was only 4.
That's the case. JaVale McGee showed up every game.
I would have gave him a vote. He played well.
JaVale McGee had a great game. He was a factor.
He wasn't no KD.
He was a factor, man. And he damn sure it wasn't Steph.
KD up here.
He was not Steph, man. I think Steph got robbed personally. We could watch the tape for yourself. It's gonna be on 216 DirecTV NBA playback for the next 2 months, anyways.
Nah, honestly though, if Curry shows up that game, he easily wins.
He easily wins. He can't go 1 for 10, man.
Yeah, you can't.
All right.
And 11 points.
I hear where y'all coming from. We just gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. But at the end of the day, what happened was Steph Curry, KD, Stephen Curry, everybody, the whole Golden State roster, they swept the Cavs. They swept them. Got the brooms, got the dustpans.
The brooms out early.
Now, how y'all feeling about LeBron's legacy?
I mean, we all knew he was gonna lose, so it's not like 3-6 really takes a hit on him. But the way he played,
it's a horrible record.
The way he played those last 2 games, he gave up.
Yeah, it's like
he quit. He knew they didn't have no chance.
He had quit. Nothing. No help.
It's like LeBron. Yeah, he got the stats. He got every single stat. He got every stat in
the book.
But it's like, where's that dog in you? Where's
he doesn't have
killer,
it, but
got him hurt.
But
it's
Britnee,
like, where's that at?
has he ever had this?
He's never had her. I've been saying
like, what was y'all watching? Has he ever had this?
But it's like.
Oh, it's 15. Yeah, it's year 15. You the big dog.
Yeah.
Nigga, you either got it or you don't.
He don't.
He ain't got it.
But it's like, listen.
Westbrook got it.
LeBron.
Kyrie got it. Bron ain't got it.
But it's like, it took to year 13 for LeBron to get that jump shot. When he got it, everybody's like, okay, LeBron,
That's
okay.
skill.
It's like year 15, you don't got that dog
Give
yet.
me another analogy. Kevin Durant, the best offensive weapon we've ever seen.
Ever.
Never gonna have it.
Never.
Some people never
He
gonna
had it
have
in game 3.
One game. He had 4 opportunities to show up. One game. Nah, some people just don't got it. He ain't have
You said KD don't got that dog?
I
No.
think KD got that dog.
No,
Him.
he don't.
This final
He's
showed
a killer. He's silent. He like Kawhi. They just.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. He never gonna have
His
it, but
name
it's
is
a simple
Easy.
move alone.
His name is Easy Sniper. His nickname
Easy Money.
Easy Money. Easy Sniper. Easy Money.
He don't got it, man. He don't got it. He don't got it. It's one thing to score, but it's another thing to say, I'm gonna take this game over.
I mean, he took
Consistently.
the challenge. He took the challenge. He went, defended LeBron. You got to defend LeBron. If he don't defend LeBron, LeBron going for 51 again. If they gonna let him keep switching on Steph Curry, he going for 51 again. Had to get over them screens. Had to fight through them screens.
So at the end of the day,
that game 3 gave me a whole nother look
perspective.
on KD, man.
We all said it's the same. When it's that same dagger, we said the same thing last year and got questions again this year. It's gonna take one dagger in the finals every year to proclaim that he's got that dog in him. He ain't got it.
He got it when he need that. When they need that shot.
He got it when he got Steph over there. He got it when he got Clay over there. He got it when he got Draymond in the back. Come on now.
Shoot, I have it if I had them 3-2.
Where was that KD when we had him up 3-1, man?
Where was it when you had Ibaka? When you had Harden? Right. When you had Westbrook?
They was kids.
I don't get. You got it then, and you got it now. A puppy turned into a dog, but it's always that puppy that turned into that dog.
They got one.
Yeah, they did get one. You're right. You're right. They got one. They got one.
They were kids.
LeBron James, man. After this embarrassing finals loss.
Horrible.
Embarrassing.
Horrible.
Where is he gonna go? We got a couple. Stephen A. reported that there's 7 teams interested in it. He said Cleveland, Houston, 1 game. He gonna get 1 game. 1 game. Yeah. 1 game. Even Stephen A. had to sit back and
we're not talking about it. We just said 1 game. Stephen A. funny.
He's stupid, dog. But we got Cleveland, Houston, Los Angeles Lakers. Just cross them off the list. Philly, San Antonio, Boston, and unquestionable Golden State.
He's not gonna go to state.
I heard that.
They got the money though. That's the only reason why they named the Golden State, because they got the money to get LeBron.
But it's already important pieces of that puzzle saying if LeBron goes to Golden State, I'm not signing. I'm not staying.
KD, you know Draymond gone.
He said he's going. Clay not about to stay for that.
Yeah, no, I don't see him going to go to state. Kyrie already texted him and said, "I'm good, love." Okay, he said I'm good, love. Enjoy.
He said I can't do it.
I'm going with San Antonio. I think that's his best bet.
That was my sleeper initially.
San Antonio,
but I don't feel like, I mean, and on paper it's a real great squad,
Yeah.
but they don't have enough scoring for one, and for two, Kawhi not even trying to stay. I don't see LeBron going there.
The only way he gonna go there is if Kawhi stay. I don't see him going without Kawhi.
If Kawhi stays.
If Kawhi stays inside that 217 max, I'm going to play with Pop and Kawhi.
Yeah, that's a fact. I would do that.
Tony Parker in his last couple of years.
Tony, I thought he just retired, didn't he?
No, he said one more. He want to play till 20. So
I can't.
I'm gonna start Patty Mills.
Honestly, I'm not really sold on the San Antonio. I can't see LeBron playing in that type of system. That's
because he can't play off the ball.
He's never been in a system. Like,
yeah,
that's not LeBron's.
I think that's why he's 3-6 in the finals. Maybe he needs that.
Yeah,
I think LeBron,
in his golden age.
I think LeBron needs to stay in the East.
Stay in the East
to go against the team he cannot beat. You know what I mean?
Golden State.
He needs to go to Philly with them young boys over there.
I can't agree.
Or
well, I'm not gonna say that.
If he do go to the West, I would like to see him in Houston though, with Chris Paul and James Harden. I think that'll be enough to beat.
I don't think it'll be. That'll be the most.
I think
that'll be the closest thing.
You got to think about it.
That'd be crazy if you go all the way to Houston and lose again to the Warriors.
In the conference finals, they was 1 game away. They made
he was
game 7.
Yeah.
But one thing
Chris
about
Paul went down.
Yeah, he did. That hurt him, and they also missed 27 shots.
Yeah.
So how clutch is this team? This was at home. They missed only 7. This wasn't on the road. 30.
If you add LeBron on that team,
30.
you won't have to take that many threes.
That's true. Even though that's what LeBron likes, though. He like the
not even LeBron. D'Antoni going to jack him up.
That's what. Yeah.
They're going to take those threes.
If D'Antoni get LeBron James, they gonna shoot threes all day long. Oh my god,
that's all day. That's all day.
I can see him going to Houston, or I think he's gonna go to the Lakers only because his son just committed to school down in LA.
He going to Chino Hills?
I don't know, something like that.
The Ball Brothers records over there in Chino?
He going somewhere.
Oh my!
Playing with
Lakers,
Gary Payne Jr.
If you go to the Lakers, you got to think about it. LeBron, he's at that age now. He's year 16 coming in. Like,
he got to bring people with him.
I'm looking to win a championship. I'm not looking to.
You got to bring
Paul buddy with people.
But the thing is,
I want to win a ship. I want to win it for sure. Ship this year.
But they have enough. The Lakers have enough money to sign to.
Yeah.
Not to mention, if you're sacrificing, you can sign 3. You can get Boogie. You can get
Lonzo.
Paul George, and you can get
Paul George,
and you can get Bron.
You won't want to get Paul George?
He went 2 for 16 in game 6.
But if you got,
but
if you got Boogie and Bron, Paul George, we don't need you to be the second best player.
We take a lot of pressure off of Paul George.
I'm just saying, not to mention,
I can't see him going. I can't see
staying
as a Laker
Cleveland.
fan though. Why do you want LeBron?
if LeBron James, y'all gonna see my. If LeBron James comes to Los Angeles, I officially have retired from being a Lakers fan.
You're not the first Lakers fan to say that. Like, you're not the first Lakers fan to say that.
After 15 years plus of being a Lakers fan, if LeBron James, the best player, and right now, if he comes to your team,
you know why?
You're gonna stop being as long as I knew you've been a committed Lakers fan, never been a bandwagon, nothing.
From Trevor Ariza to Shannon Brown, I even took in Monica. I'm a Lakers fan. You feel me?
Stop being a Lakers fan because the best player comes to your team. Any Lakers fan would love that. Why not you?
It's this one. My favorite rapper, J. Cole, had a song called "False Prophets." I'm not sure if y'all ever heard about that.
I heard it.
But if LeBron James comes to LA with I gotta see my man's Magic. Mad respect to Magic, but the roster they construct, if he deframes the franchise of Los Angeles being the greatest player of this generation and doesn't bring any championships, do you know how much shame that's going to bring to the Los Angeles Lakers franchise?
That's have to rebuild all over again.
Do you know how much shame? That's worse than missing the finals.
Right.
Is losing. LeBron James, if you come to LA, I don't see you winning a championship. Not against this Golden State squad. Golden State has at least one more elite year.
Yeah.
Draymond,
you got to mark your words on this too, man.
Oh, I'm marking my words on this. Mark my words.
Draymond might have a great year. He's trying to get that super max.
He's not going to win in LA. It's not going to. Go to the Clippers. Go to the Clippers. Bring Chris Paul with you. But don't come to the Lakers.
I didn't hear nobody say he should stay in Cleveland and have him.
I mean, because their GMs are trash. Like, they obviously, you let Kyrie walk and you don't have to. Like, if I'm their GM,
but
Kyrie, you ain't going nowhere.
They traded for Isaiah Thomas.
I'm not traded for Isaiah Thomas.
David Griffin.
He was the third front runner in MVP
Kyrie
last
is
year.
better than Isaiah Thomas.
Definitely.
Any night, any day, any sleep
But you had to get something from them. They got the 8th overall pick. You got Jay Crowder.
Kyrie wanted to leave.
I get that.
You had Jay too.
But he's under contract for 2 more years. You're not going in. I don't care where you want to go. You're under contract for 2 more years. You can leave when it's time to leave.
Did David do that? Because David was a GM. Like, they were in flux with
no, it's the one who knows. Whoever got fired before him. He's the one who traded.
Why keep
David Griffin David Griffin has been the Cavs GM for many years. He's the one who recruited LeBron back. He's the one who drafted Kyrie. And then after this season, that's when he got fired. But my thing is, did he get fired before or after the Kyrie trade?
I think before.
Because if he got fired before the Kyrie trade,
I think before. I think it was
you can't put that on. You can't put that on.
Yeah, you can't put that on him, but you can put that on whoever the GM. I can't think who their GM is right now. Dude. I'm not trading Kyrie.
But why keep a player that doesn't want to play in your uniform?
Not to mention he was going to walk anyway. But Britney, you would say you would have traded him this year?
I'm not trading him for Isaiah Thomas, especially a hurt Isaiah Thomas that y'all know is hurt. It's not like Britney, I don't know he's hurt. If you have
a free agent, why wouldn't you get value from him?
Right.
He won't be a free agent. He's under contract for 2 more years. So
he's going to be a free agent after
2020.
So he had this.
Yeah, this year.
The year we just played.
And he has next year.
So that's only
a year after.
He's a player option next year. He's going to opt out and become a free agent.
Okay.
In 2019. So my thing is this: you would have kept him under
I would have
contract,
kept him under contract this year.
and then
I
next
would have
year
traded him next year.
trade him next year.
Yeah. I would have traded him next year because you know LeBron James gonna walk if they lose it.
But Kyrie is known for injuries. We see he just went down this year.
Right.
You have to get his trade value.
I kind of but they didn't get anything. You think they got what they got out the deal? That 8th pick, but that's about
the
it.
trade is not done because that 8th pick.
It all depends on who they get for that 8th pick.
Depending on they're on rebuild
This
mode.
draft
If you
class
get
coming up.
if you get Kevin Love in the 8th pick and you trade it to the top 3, and you got a star player like David Ayton,
Yeah.
DeAndre Ayton,
Yeah.
They got to trade. They got to get up there. That's the only way they could say they won this trade is if they draft somebody good.
Honestly, I think LeBron gonna stay after all this.
Because his kids.
I just think
but LeBron loves controlling the narrative. Don't read into it. He got houses in LA. I hate to say it's a Lakers fan. He got houses in LA. His kids going to LA.
That don't matter, bro.
He's it's for the family. It's for the family. It's for the family. Yeah, bro. Not in Cleveland. He got his family straight in LA. He's good.
He got a big, beautiful house in Cleveland too, though.
He got a great
Probably
house.
empty.
Nah, and keep real. They don't write the N-word on his gate neither.
That's true.
LA, they do him dirty over
You
there.
know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think he gonna stay because
We'll
LeBron
see.
can get anybody he want.
But do they got the money? That's the question. You know, they done overpaid JR, they done overpaid Tristan Thompson. I think they already over the luxury
Get
tax.
rid of J.R. Smith.
Get rid of
man.
JR. You get rid of
go.
Tristan too?
All right. He gotta go. He gotta go. Yo, the Warriors, man. I've been hearing some reckless news. I'm hearing Anthony Davis. I'm hearing Klay Thompson and Draymond Green for Anthony Davis. We're gonna end it right there. Yes or no, Brett?
Oh, if I'm a GM, I'm going to get Anthony Davis. That's 3-4 more championships, 5-6, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm not
question.
about to let Anthony
Yo,
Davis.
I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of this. Yo, the NBA, they need to get it together. Which brings me to one of my most favorite segments of the night. You found out. Whoa. Who I got?
Who got the double check today, man?
Who got the flagrant 2 today? I know y'all been hearing about the sports news, correct?
Yeah.
This week's fallout comes from a member of the National Basketball Association.
The NBA?
This guy not only humiliated his team, unmorally, unethically, and idiotically, but he humiliated his family and most importantly, his wife. Who could I be talking about? Who could I be talking about? Yes, this week's Brian Colangelo, you found out. How dare this man create 5 burner accounts?
5.
Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 burner accounts.
That's crazy.
Revealing medical information about players, talking about his team, but most importantly, talking about the franchise.
Blamed it on his wife.
Now, you had a faithful wife, a companion, ride or die shorty, ready to go to war with you.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde.
J and B.
But what does he do? J and B. Cardi B. Offset.
The list goes on.
The list goes on. What did he do? He threw her under the bus.
Threw her all the way under the bus.
And I quote from Mr. Brian Colangelo, as I like to call him, Brian Crying Colangelo. I vigorously dispute the allegation that my conduct was in any way reckless. At no point did I ever purposefully or directly share any sensitive, non-public, club-related information with her. No point did I ever purposely or directly share any sensible, non-public, club-related information with her. Who is her? His wife. Brian Colangelo, you found out. But how do y'all feel about this Brian Colangelo scandal? As like that they call Burnergate.
I ain't never seen nothing like this
Me
before.
either.
I don't
This is
even know how to.
Outrageous.
I don't know how to dissect this. Like social media is taking over people's lives.
Brittany,
okay?
can you please read some of these tweets
Sure.
that he was talking about?
Tweets. He said, if I had a medium-sized ladder, I would love to knock some sense into Joel's head right now. He's playing like a toddler having tantrums.
Oh my God.
That is funny though. You gotta admit.
Not coming from management.
It's not, but it's funny
It's
tweet.
embarrassing to the organization. That ain't right.
That's crazy.
What else you got, Britt?
Let me see. He said, nope. The so-called mentor tried to force him to change his shot. Tapes have surfaced of this guy making Markel shoot while sitting on a chair, while his back was on the floor, etc. The guy denies it, doesn't want to say why it was forced out of the kid's life, why nobody reports this.
That's crazy.
This is ridiculous. I can't. This is absurd.
It's wild.
I've never seen this.
It's like how do your players trust you? Like
right. It's like first of all, you lose in all aspects of this scandal. It's like you're a loser, bro. It's like first of all, why is you even telling your wife? I mean, if your wife is your best friend, I get that. It was supposed to be your best friend.
This is your job.
Exactly. Your wife is your best friend, so I get that.
Classified information.
But it's like you're telling players personal information,
medical
information. It's
he's
like
done in the league.
if I'm a player,
he's done.
No other chances.
It's like how do I trust you? Like I'm giving my trust. I'm telling you secrets that you're not supposed to even know.
You over here on a burner
and
account,
you telling your wife, you sitting there gossiping with your wife about
even Joel had words. He said, "Oh my," he said, "Wow."
And then second of all, it's like, all right, you tell your wife is your best friend and all that. I get that. So she makes the burner accounts, but you don't go publicly and throw her under the bus. Like, okay, yeah, I did tell my wife.
I never tell her nothing.
Right? You don't do that, man.
That's
you
not
don't
right.
do that, man.
That's not right.
That's not right.
As a top executive in the league, flipping around a historic franchise like Philly, Brian Colangelo, again, you fouled out. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. It's embarrassment. And I really don't feel he needs another shot. Guys like David Griffin.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
Brett Brown, Daryl Morey.
Brett Brown is taking his spot as of right now as an intern.
We got to see how that's going to work out because historically, coaches who take over the GM role, it doesn't work out. Look at Stan Van Gundy. Look at
I think he stepped down because they hired a coach, but I don't remember him getting fired. I'm like, he got fired, Detroit. So I think Stan is just going to be the GM now.
They hired Dwayne Casey.
Yeah, I think
he got fired.
I don't remember him getting fired. Is he still the GM?
Dwayne Casey is over there now.
I
think he gonna turn that team around.
I like it.
You got Griffin over there.
Yeah. You got some people who ain't scared, bro.
You got Drummond. It's a good
Motor City. He a regular season coach. I mean,
a black coach in Motor City.
We'll see.
That's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one.
For that one. That's gonna be watching out for
Shout out my boy Joe Jeff, man. That's his team.
Yeah, Joe Jeff.
I think they need to give my boy.
I like my boy.
I think they need to give Chauncey Billups a chance, though. Philadelphia 76ers. That's who I want. Chauncey Billups.
As a GM?
As a GM.
Word.
I love Chauncey Billups. Yeah, he's so smart, so intelligent.
Yeah. I be watching him on the in the NBA Finals. Yeah. He be getting mad as a mother. I thought that's just all sportsmen. Like, JR, how do you make that? He played with Jay. He could say that. He could say that. Hey, yo, man.
He got a championship, too.
He does. Man, he's trying to throw shade.
What
you mean?
I'm just saying facts.
He ain't lying.
Yeah, you right. He got a championship. Abstract next to it. Yo, shifting over to the NFL. How important is it, do you think, that these players aren't showing up for OTAs?
Pay them men.
They gotta pay them men.
Pay them men.
Like the NFL already don't make no money. Like compared to the other sports. Right. So you gotta pay these.
Don't just pay the quarterbacks. Right. Pay these men in the trenches.
Right. I agree.
Especially your team you gotta pay these men. Look at the people that's on this list. Julio Jones. He the best player in.
Nah, he had a very bad season.
He the best player on that team, bro.
He had a pretty bad season. I had him in fantasy. I want you to get healthy.
He don't score.
You can stay.
That was 1 year. Look at the year before that when they went to the Super Bowl, bro.
He had a great half.
He had a good team. I mean, he had a good year though.
He had a great half, but
you gotta pay Julio. Besides the fact of 1 year, he was injury and all that. You gotta pay Julio.
You gotta pay Le'Veon Bell.
You giving Matt Ryan.
Not sure.
You're not paying Le'Veon Bell?
Nah, running
Matt
back.
Ryan.
He's kind of old. He hasn't really showed much.
Not old.
Let's look into his seasons. Like he hasn't been much of a factor.
I'm trying to think last season. I can't even.
He's a back that can catch out the back.
Earl Thomas, he could just come to the Cowboys. He ain't even got to worry about,
Yeah, I don't even think he should stay in that team.
Come to the Cowboys. We need you.
That Legion, they're done over there. They're done over there.
Cowgirl go.
Oh my God.
It's a cowgirl over there.
You gotta pay these men though.
You almost matching up Daz Bryant with the divaness.
Almost. Daz still ain't got no job.
But no, I definitely agree though. We do have to pay the players, but how much do you think that the NFL and the anthem protest has anything to do with these players sitting out?
Nothing.
They
want to get paid.
I don't think nothing.
They just want that.
They waiting on the paper.
They waiting on that paycheck.
Waiting on the paper. Okay. Teams to look for. Philly and NFC East excluded.
Hold on, let's go back to Julio Jones, man. I'm looking at his stats right now.
From last year?
Last year, 2017, he had 88 receptions, 100
how many touchdowns?
1,444 yards.
How many touchdowns?
Come on, man.
That mean he just 1,444? He had 1,400 yards?
1,400
How many
yards,
touchdowns?
3 touchdowns.
That's the problem right there. He can't score, man.
The year before that, he had
8.
6. The year before that, he had 6 touchdowns.
All I'm looking at is a decline.
I done seen my boy Dez get 20 in the season.
The most he ever had was in 2012, 10 touchdowns. He's gonna get you them yards though.
Yeah, he's gonna get you there.
He's gonna get you there.
He's gonna get you in the red zone.
There's a lot of ways you can score.
Season.
That's not a bad season.
Very up and down.
That's not a bad season, bro. His
like
best season was in 2015.
Yeah, many games with just getting 40 yards, 50 yards. Not to mention he's always
hopefully he'll be healthy.
Turf toe.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be healthy.
So, how he had a bad season when this was his second best season? Every catch he averaged 16 yards or better.
Matt Ryan.
Because some of them games he only had one catch.
Not with 88 receptions.
I had him.
I like him. I like Julio Jones, but
didn't they just draft old dude from Alabama?
This is his 7th year too.
Yeah, it's about time for them to get another receiver. Yeah. It's about time for him.
Their receiving core is crazy, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna be dope this year, and they still got a decent running backs. I mean, look out for Atlanta, but that whole NFC South, in my opinion, has always been one to watch.
Yeah,
you got Matt Ryan, you got Drew Brees, not to mention the up and emerging my man from Tampa Bay,
Deshaun Watson. Oh no, Jameis Winston. I like Winston.
You know what I mean? I've always liked that. And then Cam Newton. So I mean, that's a division to watch. That's a division to watch. I remember having debates back in the day. Somebody said that AFC West was better than the NFC South. We're not even gonna go there. But let's see, man. Teams to watch for. Who y'all got?
Philly, the champions. Philadelphia Eagles will win the championship.
You said Philadelphians? Yeah,
no,
man, you're right.
I said Philadelphia Eagles will win the championship again in 2019.
All right,
yeah, what's today?
All right. Today is the 16th.
Mark my word.
Of June.
I mean, I
got a 20. I got a dub on that one. All right.
Oh, we get on this bet too because I got us winning the division.
Oh my God.
I got us winning the division.
I bet 100 on that.
Here go the Princess LeBron James changing the narrative. We talk about Super Bowls.
We winning the division.
We talking about the same team coming back, and we upgraded our defensive line again.
I mean, I better hope Bennett can play.
Our offense is he could play. He made it to the
OTAs. Get in trouble. He might get suspended.
Man, them is false accusations, man. Them false accusations.
Hey, okay. Can you go to the fridge and grab me something, man?
Why? You thirsty?
I think I'm a little thirsty, yo. I think I'm thirsty. What I'm thirsty for? Sipping tea with Britnee Bee. Let's go.
Okay, guys. I don't really have much today in sports gossip, but I'm going to start with Tristan Thompson and Draymond Green. Did you guys see that? He went to slap Tristan Thompson went to slap up Draymond Green in Game 4. In Game 4, he told him, I don't mess with you like that. We ain't cut from the same cloth.
Who told who that?
Draymond told Tristan Thompson, I don't mess with you like that.
Draymond gangster.
We ain't cut from the same. He said it again today at the parade. Let them know I don't mess with Tristan like that. He threw a ball in my face. Balls.
Yeah, that ain't right though. That's disrespectful.
And then we got
kudos.
How did Tristan respond to that?
I ain't seen nothing yet.
Say nothing.
We'll wait. Kim. You know, Chloe probably gonna talk for him. And then we got BBB and Jello and Lonzo. They made a song. It's kind of hot. I like it. I like this crossover. I'm a Dame Lillard fan, so I like the crossover in the hip hop. Mal Iverson fan, he crossed over. Iman Shumpert trying to cross over.
Even JaVale producing.
He's a really good producer too.
He's producing.
Shumpert got a whole album on.
I like Shump though. I like Shump. And Tiana Taylor put him on the map, okay?
Tiana goes right.
They got a power couple though. I like them.
Power couple. I call that the fade couple. You feel me? That's the fade.
Why you think that?
Turn up in the video real quick to keep high energy.
Right. That's
with that
I like them.
Right.
Music and sports. But check it though. What else you got for us, Britnee Bee? Because I heard that Evelyn was sleeping with Shaq.
I hear that.
I need you to spill the tea.
I don't believe it's true. I don't believe Evelyn and Shawnee been cool for a long time. I don't believe. If she did, that's one grimy lady, okay? I don't believe it's true. I hope it's not true.
Jay spread rumors, man.
He over here spreading. Evelyn gonna call this show, okay?
Right. Hey, yo, Evelyn, we got a spot for you. We got a chair for you, Miss Lozada. Okay?
Yo, that's going to be the headline.
Yo. All right, but on a more serious note, because ain't nothing like sports, you know what I mean? It brings us together. It conveys our emotions, our thoughts, our opinions. It's a great way to really connect with the community, whether all races, you know what I mean, all ethnicities, all genders. So how do y'all feel about Donald Trump in the White House and really telling people that they can't even go to the White House?
Just throw the whole thing away.
Throw
the
away?
whole White House thing away.
It sucks because it's such a great tradition.
Historic.
Gone because of one president.
Everything that Donald Trump does is ruined.
Toxic.
Yeah, it's toxic. That's a great way. That's a fact.
Everything that involves Donald Trump is done. I was just watching this. This kind of is off topic, but I was just watching Family Feud, and it had the celebrities that had the Kim Kardashian versus Kanye
that already dropped?
Yeah, it came
Dang, I'm supposed to put that on the DVR.
And one of the questions was something about
the White House?
Yeah, no, it wasn't about the White House. It was about what celebrity, something. And then all I know is one of the Kardashians said Donald Trump as the answer. And then it was a big red X. Done. Anything with Donald Trump, it's an X. It's a big red X, man.
You know who did? That's that Wakanda flexing. You feel me? We don't mess with Donald Trump. But check it though. I mean,
the whole thing away.
What do y'all think is a good alternative for going to the White House?
Well, I like what the Warriors did last year. They took a group of kids and they went to the African American Museum in Washington D.C. I love it. I've been there before. Oh my God,
I gotta go.
I like things like do stuff with the kids, stuff with the community. They're the reasons. You know why?
I agree.
The president, even though Obama made it cool, they made it cool, but you know that. Go do something with your community. Go do something with them kids who look up to you. I like what they did last year.
Because Donald Trump, he probably can't even name 3 people that play for the Warriors.
Yeah, Steph Curry, Clay, and KD. That's all
I don't even know.
He know the owner and he knows Steve.
That's it.
All the rich white people.
Yeah.
It's a doggone shame, honestly.
Man. Yeah, do something with the fans, the people that's
find an alternative.
Their money to come see you every night. That's really supporting you.
That
kid that got a KD poster on his wall. You know what I mean? Go check them.
It is not cheap to go watch basketball games.
Hey yo, man, keep it real. We going over the time. I love my sports family, man. Y'all make this show possible. Shout out Zeal Life Lifestyle. Go follow us on Instagram. Go watch the website. But we 2 minutes over, and I ain't about to pay this man $2.30. So we gotta wrap it up. But real quick, y'all, last thoughts on this week in sports. Till next week. What you got for me?
What, open court, open discussion?
Open court.
I don't really got nothing. It's baseball season. Go Yankees.
MLB and NASCAR.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the World Cup this summer.
On the World Cup, yeah, my boy finally won. I know he happy. Yeah, he finally won his. Oh no, you said the World Cup. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm thinking of.
What's your top 5 players of all time? NBA.
Top 5 players of all time. I'm gonna make this short, simple, and brief. I got Michael Jordan. I got Wilt Chamberlain. I got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I don't got Wilt Chamberlain. Go ahead though.
I gotta go Wilt. That's dominance. I got Kobe Bryant. I got Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, y'all got LeBron in your top 5.
You got Wilt Chamberlain. You got who else?
Kareem
Abdul-Jabbar.
I like your list.
Can't flex
but I'm not taking.
I'm
not.
Kareem.
Have you ever?
Maybe I'm a little biased, but I can't flex on him. He was unguardable and he played multiple positions. He was he played until he was 45, almost damn near 50. Mad respect to him.
You watch his highlights, watch his old tapes or something?
Oh, only on Hardwood Classics, but I mean, shit, that motherfucker. How old is he?
Who your top 5?
I got MJ, Jordan. No, I'm joking. I got MJ, Magic, MJ, Magic, Kareem, Kobe.
Y'all got Kareem in y'all top 5?
Kareem, Kobe. You got to.
Unguardable, 5 championships, multiple MVPs.
Oh, you got LeBron?
My top 5.
Yo,
she got Bron.
She got Bron. She finally put Bron.
Yeah, it took this season, this playoffs.
LeBron James. Disclaimer. LeBron James is not better than Larry Bird.
I'll be real with y'all. My top 5 is Michael, Kobe, James Harden.
Bye. Open discussion over.
It's over.
James Harden.
See you on next
Russell
week.
Westbrook.
wild.
And LeBron. No, not even LeBron in my top 5. I got AI in my top 5.
You got
Harden and Westbrook?
All time?
Harden and Westbrook.
Of all time?
All wildin', bro.
When it's all said and done.
I mean, but one thing you did do is that because Kobe and Mike, outside of those two, it ain't, you saying those guys not better than them. But I mean, who else can check? And historically, who else can check Harden and Westbrook outside of those two? That's a good, valid point.
Agreed.
But they can't beat Shaq. You sound crazy as hell, bro.
It's a lot of people.
Can't beat Shaq. Can't beat Shaq. All right, till next time, y'all. We $5.18 in. I'm seeing you.
I got $2.50.